Hello. We're out again. We're gonna try the the old 1980s woods tent as a hot tent. And you know, we just set it up there, and I'll tell you one thing, I did finish it up so it's more airtight, but it's not pretty. It's a lot like me. It's not pretty, but it's functional. I'll give you a look around. So there it is. I covered those screens with some Tyvek, and I just sewed it up this way and down through, and I actually left the bottom unsewed. And then around here for the back, what I did is I sewed on a piece of blue tarp, and this here is a silicone baking sheet. It's good for up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you see, it's not touching that. But what I did is I put I tied a branch across there, and I've got a chain just holding this up. That secures this, so it's not touching that, and that will keep that right in that position. Now I've got the stove in there, and it comes up and goes out through there. Now this is a lot more airtight, but I'm going to throw some brush around the outside just to keep any drafts out. But it's looking good thus far, so I just lit that up. Get the fire going, and I'll keep an eye on that there, keep feeling around, make sure nothing's getting too hot and such. But right now, just fired her up, and it's already warming up in here. It's minus 18 out right now, Celsius. As you can see, it's about minus 18 or minus 20 right now without the wind chill. So I've moved inside now, and after about 10 minutes, we're already at 0 Celsius. Warming up in here quick. That's also a foot off the ground, and the stove's right here. So I'm here just in a fleece hoodie and a shirt underneath that, and I'm toasty, but I'm not that far from the stove. And what a difference. What a difference. It's minus 20 out. And right by the stove here, like I said, it's toasty, so I don't know what it is, probably 80 degrees. It's pretty sweet, that's for sure. So this old tent is working pretty well, and this stove is doing a great job. So this is the stove right here, and I'm not that far away, as you can see. That's where I'm laying right now with my head there, and you can see that it is just above 20 Celsius now. And to be honest, it feels more than that when you're laying there. So this is working well. The little lamp's working well, and lighting this up pretty good on just low. Of course, I'm using my headlamp right now, but it's a pretty cool setup. Well, this is the back of the tent. Chris has got his feet down that end, and he's on his side. Here's the stove. We got the firewood in between us. Firewood there, and this is my side. The stove's working great. Down right where we're at, it's a little cooler, but still it's it's toasty in here. And the fire is just down. We're keeping it pretty low right now, but yeah, enjoying this. Won't be much longer, and we'll be filling up the stove and shutting her down and just going to sleep. So let you know what's going on in the morning. So last night in the woods tent, it was
rather warm, especially compared to out here. And when you're sleeping right on the ground, you're cold, you know, it's going to be colder. But still, right beside that fire, I was toasty. Still had a good sleeping bag. But this project has been, I used what I had. And whenever you use any kind of fire in a shelter, you do so at your own risk. I kept checking last night, make sure that silicone didn't get hot. It was still cool, but I wasn't pumping the stove, you know, at full the whole night either. So yeah, it worked well, and I will be using it again for sure. It did pretty decent. How was your sleep anyway, man?
I slept comfortable.
Yeah, it was.
I was good.
What a difference getting up in the morning, and I stopped putting wood in it about 5 o'clock and just shut it down. And there's still coals in there, so when you woke up, it was probably, it wasn't 0 for sure, probably 10 degrees or something like that in there. But it's a lot better than coming out here because my lips are half froze already. It's chilly. Yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you. This has been, you know, a little project that I wanted to share with you. And there goes my backpack in the background just fell over. Take care, and thanks again for watching.